Hey guys, coming live to you real quick to follow up on my topic from yesterday. So my topic yesterday was what the heck is a nightshade? So yesterday, I'm not sure if you missed my live, but I talked about different types of nightshade vegetables and what they were and why some people have difficulty with them. Yes, I'm sitting in my car. You can totally see my car light. Let me see if I can get this light off. That should go off in a second. I'm laughing at my daughter because she just walked by me. So nightshade vegetables actually include like tomatoes, potatoes, eggplants, red peppers, and a lot of spices like the cumins and the peppers and the real spicy paprikas and things like that. So I talked about yesterday how a lot of people who have like autoimmune disease have allergies to nightshade vegetables. And actually a lot of people don't even know what nightshade vegetables are or nightshade products are. So the reason why some people are allergic to them is because they actually have toxins in the membranes that protect the vegetable. And so people who have autoimmune disease and inflammation, it actually increases the amount of inflammation in their body. So if you missed that yesterday, go check that video out and check out the blog that I posted. I also posted a couple of links to very interesting articles that you can find online. With more like, research-based knowledge, because again, like I mentioned yesterday, I sometimes like butcher knowledge, like when I get on in my little spiels. So, the reason I talk about this topic is because I also suffer from thyroid issues and inflammation and dealing with a lot of inflammation with certain foods that I eat. And I found that nightshade was one of the categories that I have a lot of problems with. So, I talked about yesterday how I would come back today and talk about how you would find out if you are actually sensitive to nightshades. Well, quite honestly, the only way that you can do that is if you eliminate them all from your diet. I know that sucks, and you're probably thinking, well, can I cheat a little bit? No, you can't. So the only way literally you can find out is if you have an allergy to nightshade vegetables and nightshade spices is if you literally omit them from your diet for 3 weeks. 30 days, actually, not even 3 weeks, 30 days. Take them out of your diet. Like, don't eat potatoes, don't eat tomatoes, don't eat pepitos, don't eat anything that I listed yesterday, eggplant, peppers of any sort, spices, for 30 days. Then reintroduce them. So probably, like, you could eat, like, couple, you want to reintroduce them one at a time. So you want to do that, you want to eat them, like, at least 3 times. So, for instance, you eliminate everything, and then you're going to start back by eating tomatoes. You're going to eat tomatoes 3 times over the next 72 hours. And then make note. I actually recommend keeping a log. I would make note and see how you feel. So some of the symptoms that I talked about yesterday, again, I'm going to refer you back to my blog from yesterday in my live video also, just to touch upon it real quick. Indigestion, rash, headaches, migraines, joint pain, insomnia. Those are just some of them. If you feel like you are all of a sudden having some of those symptoms come back, you are most likely sensitive to nightshade vegetables. So again, the only way you can find out is if you actually eliminate them all and then reintroduce them one at a time. There's not a lot of research out there, believe it or not, regarding this. So, it's kind of like trial and error. And it's like basically a lot of the knowledge that you'll find is people who actually live and have like done their research themselves. And a lot of like the paleo cookbooks and paleo mom and things like that, they have a lot of great information and resources for people as well. So the other thing is, how do you actually, yeah, Sonia, you totally should do it, especially if you have thyroid problems, which I know you have. Most people who have thyroid problems are actually have sensitivity to this actual category vegetable, and they just don't even realize it. People who have thyroid disease, in Hashimoto's, it's inflammation in the body. And a lot of these foods just, increase inflammation. Tobacco is another one. Alcohol, things like that. So just because you're sensitive to one nightshade vegetable does not mean that you're going to be allergic to all of them. And the reason being is some of them are more alkaloid than others. Yeah, I know, honestly, like I love eggplant. I used to love tomatoes, and but I started realizing I couldn't eat them because I would get really bad heartburn. And I thought it was from the acid, but it's not. Peppers, I can't eat those. So it's kind of funny, like when you start to actually think about it, a lot of people don't realize what vegetables are in the nightshade category. But if you actually stopped and you think about it and you eliminate all these things and then you reintroduce them like I recommend, you'd be surprised and you'd be like, holy crap, I didn't realize. So I do encourage people who have thyroid disease to definitely do this, because it's just one more way to kind of battle the chronic fatigue and the chronic aches and pains and feeling like crap. And then, so you're probably thinking like, well, what the hell? Like, what can I eat? So I'm going to post a blog and I'm going to talk about some of the things that I eat and some of the tricks that I have. I come on live real quick and just talk about some stuff, but I tend to write blogs after and I post them on my website. So if anyone ever has like questions or if they want to refer to something, they can always go back and do that. So let's see. When you go to restaurants, it can be kind of tricky too. So, you just kind of have to go with the flow and you learn by trial and error, So believe me, sometimes I'm not the funnest person to go out with because I'm kind of like, oh, I can't eat that. I can't eat that. I can't eat that. But at the same time, I don't want to feel like crap all the time. So again, you have to live life too. So it's like, you have to like figure out, would you rather eat tomatoes? And would you rather eat eggplant? And would you rather eat potatoes? And would you rather eat paprika and all this stuff? Or would you rather like eliminate some of these things that make you feel like crap and feel better every day? I mean, as far as like the indigestion, most people can live with that. But as far as like the achiness and the insomnia and the like forgetfulness, the brain fog and like the depression, those are things that like can be like life altering. And so as far as I'm concerned, I'm fine with, and giving up some of these foods if it means that I can live a healthy, more enjoyable life by just feeling better. So, it all comes about balance and about sacrifice and, knowledge really, because you might be feeling not well and you just don't realize why. So I'm just trying to help people realize that maybe some of these are the reasons why you feel like crap. So, this is for all my thyroid warriors out there. We got to stick together. We got to help each other out. And, it's a lifelong battle. So hopefully we'll be in it together. And like I mentioned, just a quick short video just to come on and follow up like I talked about yesterday. I promised I would, and I always keep my promises. And thank you, Sonia. And I will follow up with with a blog. And hopefully you guys will find that educational as well. And seriously, feel free to shoot me a message, ask questions, and I'd love to answer them. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. I hope that somebody learns something from this message. And, like I said, read the blog, share it with somebody who might need some thyroid knowledge, and spread the wealth, share the education. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. All right, have a great day. Bye.